Now children, take out page number 84. Before we'll complete page number 83, we will study this map figure 11.1 and 11.2 so that you will able to understand clearly what is the importance of transportation system or what is the importance of transport route. So here the physical map of Satara district, it is given, major water bodies and landforms it is given. So figure 11.1, you can see various physical relief feature is given, that is mountainous region. Western side you can see Sahyadri mountains, you know Satara district, Sahyadri mountains, you can see various small ranges are there, and in the central part of Satara you can see water bodies are there, which is another plain area little bit, and the eastern side there is no mountain region. Understood? Now see, we will see this children, after observing figure 11.2, there we can see different roadways and railways are given. It is the map related to national highway, railway routes, district headquarter and taluka headquarter it is given. So different railways and roadways we can see. Understood? Now observing figure 11.1, you can see that why there is no development of transportation route in the western part of this Satara district. While reading map, we can easily see the pattern of transport route. We can see the distribution of transport route in the form of dense network at some places and sparse network at some places. So if you observe figure 11.2, you can see easily that in western part of the Satara district, there is less development of transportation system. Understood? Why does a dense network develop in some region? Yes, understood. So the reason in that it is not having good physiography, physical relief feature. Due to physical relief feature, due to mountain area, it is very difficult to develop roadways, railways. Understood? But now with the help of science and technology, it is possible to develop in these roads, railways in this type of area. So now if I'll ask you some question regarding this map, if you'll read clearly figure 11.1 and 11.2, the first question is, in which region do you find a dense network of transport route in the map? So if you'll observe figure 11.2, you can see eastern side, right side, eastern side you can see central part, and the eastern part of Satara district is having more dense network of transport routes. Understood? How is the physiography of the region with dense network? Physiography region with a dense network, it is plain area. It is not mountain area, which is very much feasible for development of transport routes. Next is, which region has a sparse network of transport route? Western region. Western region is having very sparse network of transport routes. Next is, how is the physiography of this region? Physiography of the region is mountainous terrain or mountainous region. So what kind of obstruction can you find there in the western side? The obstruction is in the form of mountain. So that is very difficult. So many mountain ranges we can see if you will observe figure 11.1. So it is very difficult to develop roadways, railways. Understood? So this is the region that we have, the factor physiography contributes to development of means of transportation in a particular area or a region. Understood? So this is the region. We have to observe minutely this two figure, so that we will able to understand that what is the reason behind development of transport system and communication system which contributes to the development of a particular region. So please children, we are supposed to observe these two maps very clearly, and the question will be there based on this maps. Understood?